So lately I've been thinking a lot about making friends with coworkers. When I used to go into the office, I generally am able to assess whether or not I'll get along with them the first time we meet. Hey, welcome. Hey, great to finally meet you. Yeah, how's your first day so far? Yeah, so far so good. Super excited to work with the team. Dude, I just walked in, I don't even know how to set up my laptop, and I don't even know where my desk is. Alright, see you in the meeting. I get it though, first impressions are tough. You keep things surface level, talk about the weather, mention the cute dog. But now with work from home, things are even harder. Everyone is distributed, and the only times we really meet each other are those god-awful quarterly meetings in person. But since most companies are cheap, even those are remote. We really want to foster a sense of community, so before we begin this game, please share your name and where you're from. Hi, I'm Mary from San Francisco. Nope, too far. Great to meet everyone, my name is Matt. I'm a PM based in Portland. No thanks, don't like Portland. Hi, I'm an intern. I'm Chris, based in Chicago. Really? The only person that lives close to me is this intern? I never believed in pen pals, but that's what it really feels like when I constantly do video chats with my coworkers. Except that we weren't strangers. Like a genie, their presence would be hidden in the depths of my Slack channels. Now, how do some people become BFFs at work? In the years that I've been working, I've only made one true friend from work. But unfortunately, he moved to sell his soul to Mr. Bezos. Now, don't get me wrong, all my coworkers are fine and cool people, but it's hard to be friends with any of them because I feel like we're just not compatible as friends. Like, when I chatted with the intern, we simply have different interests and goals. But I still remain interested because I was trying to build a social life. Of course, I gave them space when I saw that these people weren't interested beyond some basic curiosity. Yeah, I just turned 21, which is great since I just lost my fake. Oh yeah, driver's license. Yep. Driving's pretty cool. Yep. How's work, by the way? Now, I have a ton of acquaintances, and they magically become my BFFs when I need a new job. And as stated in the Bible of friendships, a man of many coworkers may come to ruin, but there is one who sticks closer once you need a referral. And that, my friends, maybe is the problem with myself. I'm friendly at work, but distant after 5 like a jerk. I think that rhymed. See, at work, I can talk about most things with my coworkers in addition to the weather and sports. But outside of work, some people can only talk about work, and it's really strange. And so after work, instead of talking for another 2 hours about how exciting my weekend is going to be, I resort to grabbing free food and finding a lame excuse to head back home. But I also want to make sure I get enough for both dinner and lunch the next day since I'm cheap AF. And you know what? In my old job, I would leave the building to go for a walk or coffee just to be alone, or even among strangers. But I realized that other people were doing this because one day I found out that my coworkers were dating. Gross. Now, I've changed my perspective a bit. I don't really expect anything from my coworkers anymore. Not just friendship, but even things like the quality of their work. Of course, only if they're not on my team. Making friends is harder as you get older, but there are some people that are meant to only be 9 to 5 friends, and that's okay. We'll chat, have lunch together, laugh, maybe even go to happy hour, but we don't stay in touch after we leave the company. You can be friendly but also distant, and you'll cheer them on when you see their cringy LinkedIn update. And so I've made significant progress. We grow up. I went from going for my first job where I'd make sure to get the phone numbers of people that were leaving to knowing for sure that I'll never speak to these people again, even if I move teams. It's kind of refreshing. There's nothing sadder than leaving the company and trying to force a friendship or realizing that the only thing you had in common was work. I found that friendship will happen naturally and there will always be people you're more comfortable with than others. As said by some internet stranger, you can be the sweetest peach in the world, but some people just don't like peaches.